Can I do a real quick review, then? So I want to talk about breaks, which...
I just saw an advert for this just pop up on my computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, literally right here. That is bizarre.
Oh, I'm shocked, because I didn't think this had any marketing to it whatsoever.
Well, I didn't know who was in it, and I can tell you right now that Julian Barrett is in it.
And Noel Fielding. So a Bush reunion of sorts.
Of course.
Yeah. I also stars... Is it Julia Davis is the name of the girl. So Julia Davis is in there. Kerry Fox. I'm trying to think who else is. Martin Hancock. There's a lot of who's who of sort of the kind of Bush level comedy. Bush level, almost Gavin and Stacey comedy. Almost Gavin Spacey then.
Can't say that.
Sorry, I saw Superman Returns this morning, and yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I feel like Spacey has now become a verb.
It kind of has, yeah.
To Spacey, someone.
It has. But no, so this is written and directed by Mercedes Grower. And now I say written by... It's written by Mercedes Grower with contributions from the cast. That's the official credit. What this actually is a nearly completely improvised film. So, she's gone and directed it, and she's pretty much given them free rein. And what it takes the form of is a series of... I'm trying to think of a comparative project. It's a bunch of disconnected romance plots, and they all just take place in London. And different sets of characters having different storylines. And
is it a bit like that? What was that Tom Hardy film that came out years ago?
Tom Hardy one?
Yeah, it's kind of like an anthology, but it's set outside, and is like scenes of a sexual
something like that. Oh, yes, I think it's scenes of a sexual nature.
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
it's kind of like scenes of a sexual nature, only improvised. So, for instance, you've got Julian Barrett is Julian Barrett is a hyperactive gay man who's trying to unnaturally prolong a fling that he's having with an up and coming stage actor. You've got a sort of a upper middle class girl who's kind of trying to resist starting a relationship with a builder. You've got Noel Fielding, who works in an ice rink, is trying to begin a relationship with a co-worker. And yeah, it's all shot to look like it was made on a late 80s, early 90s camcorder. That sort of slightly fuzzy, tracking hasn't quite been set properly, sort of an aesthetic, very VHS looking. It's in black and white for a good part of it. It's something that you want to work, and there are individual moments here and there, where, particularly with Julian Barrett, for instance, where, because of the improvised nature of it, Julian Barrett does manage to hijack his scenes, for instance, and they start to work better. And
right, okay.
Noel Fielding, you get the impression that he was due to be cut out of the movie, and then Bake Off happened. And yeah.
People like him again.
Put him back in. Yeah, the improvised stuff works better in the hands of the bigger stars, the more established comedians who hone their craft more successfully. So like Julian Barrett, like Julia Davis. The problem is, outside of that, it does feel like a very experimental, studenty kind of an endeavour. It doesn't feel like it's got no mainstream potential in it whatsoever, despite the fact that with the calibre of stars they've got in there, that quite clearly was the intention. And you come away from it all thinking, that was an hour and a half. And nothing more. It happened. It was like Justice League, only for brief points I was interested.
OnScreen.